Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is October 27th, 2025. Thanks so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. So last week, I showed you everything that was in the Advent calendar, the 12 days of crafting Advent calendar. And some of the stuff is so gorgeous. So what I did is, this week, I haven't done it yet. This week, what we're going to do is play with the product. So I'm so excited to show you. I did something that I normally don't do. I went on to AI and I designed a card sketch. So I did it for our team meeting last night, and it was a fun sketch to do, fairly easy. And all I did is I went in and I typed in 3 circles cluttered, a piece for a sentiment, and hey, good morning, Jan. And this is what they came up with, which was so much fun. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm just going to flip you all around. And then, so this is the sketch. So I just went into AI and I said, please, I always say please. And I call him Charlie. I don't know why I call him Charlie. I says, Charlie, can you do me a card sketch with 3 circles and a banner for the sentiment? And this is what he came up with. So I'm going to run with it. I'm just going to I'll just show you the card that I did last night at the team get together. So this is a card that I did using the 3 circles and the sentiment piece. And so I'm going to do another one today. I'm going to do one similar to this one, but I'm going to change it up a bit. So I'm just going to put that to the side for now and put this one to the side. And let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you my color combination. So we've got Misty Moonlight, Pretty in Pink, Lemon Lolly, and Soft Seafoam. Those are the 4 colors that I'm going to be using today for this card. Okay, so let's just bring in this is a brand new embossing folder that has just released. It's called Beautiful Pattern, and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to use that for my base to put my elements on. Oops. So in my kit, I have my card base. I have some petal pink, which is going to go here like that. How am I do it this way? Let's see. And then we have this. I have this for my sentiment. This is for my sentiment. These are the circles that I'm going to use. And then I have a little butterfly that I cut out using the gold. Okay, so I'm just going to put those guys to the side for now. And I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of paper. And we are going to start stamping. Okay, so first things first. Let's do my butterfly. And I'm going to stamp him in Misty Moonlight. And then where's my yellow? And this is going to be his centerpiece. It's kind of bright. Now I gotta clean this off because last time I didn't clean it off and I ended up getting ink everywhere. That doesn't surprise me. Anyway, so put that to the side. And now I'm gonna bring in my 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And we are going to punch this out. Okay. So that's the one. And I'm going to bring in some, while I have this punch out, I'm going to grab some of my designer series paper. So I'm going to use the same designer series paper that I used in the previous card. And we are just going to punch out a circle. Oh. There we go. That. There. And I'm going to put this away. I'll use it later. I'm not going to, because I know I'll get ink everywhere. So these circles here, sorry I didn't mention it. These circles here were used using the 1 7/8 inch punch. 7/8 7-inch punch. That was a mouthful. Okay, so let's put this away. No, we're going to need it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to do my flower. And we are going to do that in Petal Pink. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in this little flower. I'm going to just put him into the center just to give it a little bit of color in the center. And then I'm going to bring in my soft sea foam. Oh, that's a mouthful, eh? First thing in the morning. I'm just going to just leave that for now, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my die, and I am going to cut out this piece. Oh, this should be fun. There we go. Perfect, look at that. And grab some tape. So did you guys all have a good weekend? I did. I had a class on Saturday. It was fun. What else did we do? Oh, then we went to Costco. I should not be allowed to go into there. I don't know what's going to happen to me when they move the Costco to the bigger store. I have no idea. I just don't understand why people just park their car, drop their carts in the middle of the aisle and just go look at something. I just don't understand that. Like, take your cart with you or move it to the side so people don't have to try and move around you. Okay, so what I did is I cut out this gorgeous flower using the die. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is punch out a circle. And then this is going to sit on here, and I'm going to dimension it. I'm just going to see where I'm going to place it. So right here, these two open spots is where I'm going to put my leaves. So I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to bring my leaf stamp in. I'm just going to go right here. I'm hoping I'll make it work. And then I'll do the other one. That one's going to go there. This one's going to go right about here. Okay. So now I'm going to move on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let this dry. So remember that glue or bling? Now this is gorgeous. This is just, oh my gosh. I'll just show you in a second. I'm going to just add a few dots of this onto the center of the flower. Now I might have put a little bit too much on, but I don't know if you can see it on here. It really adds quite a bit of bling, and you all know I love my bling. So I'm just going to put that to the side, and we're going to let that dry as much as we can before we destroy it by putting it on the card, because yeah, I'll probably put my hand in it. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go back and grab my sentiment piece, and I'm going to do a big it says a big thank you. Bring it down. Come on. Hopefully this will fit. Yeah. And I'm going to do that in Petal Pink. Just love the two-tone font from the stamp set. It's gorgeous. And you know what? I don't think it was cleaned very well. Let's just give it a good cleaning. There we go. I'll try this again. It was, because I think it's just a stamp flicking through the sand. I'm sorry for looking at my head. Apologize for that. And we have the big thanks. Okay, so let's assemble some of these while we're waiting. And I'm going to use my liquid glue for this. I'm just going to just sand this down a bit. It's a little bit rough right there. We used the sander at the class on Saturday. So it's on my table. It's not in its usual spot. And of course, I went right after the class. We headed out. I'll just put a wee bit of glue on this. So, but basically what the solid color does is just give it a wee bit of a frame around the circle. That in the center. And I'm going to bring in these gorgeous beads that came with the kit. I'm just going to grab a couple, put them in here. It'd be easier because I don't want to flip that over and have those flying everywhere. So I'm just going to pick up a larger one, put a little dab of glue on the back side, and just put it right there. Oops, come on. And then we'll just grab a smaller one. These are so pretty. Like, you have to see them in real life. They're just, the glimmer on it is just, wow, wow, wow. Makes me happy anyway. And now I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella. And we are going to color the leaves or the wings of the butterfly. And something I learned this summer that I never knew, that butterflies do not like the rain. They can't fly if they get water on their wings. And I just learned that this summer. That was pretty interesting. Okay. And then I'm just going to bring this in. It's probably not dry. And I'm just going to give it a flower. Some bling, even though it has the bling in the center. And then I'm going to put a couple dimensionals on here. Make sure. Just put it right into the center. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Put that down and mess up all the gorgeous gold in the center. Put that down. Now, this kit is gorgeous. I love it. If you wanted it, you could add it to your starter kit. And the starter kit, there's two options for the starter kit. One is $48 and you get $135 worth of product. And the other one is $135 and you get $265 worth of product. Now okay. I was looking for this guy. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to add this onto here, but using dimensionals. Yeah, it's $136, so you cannot get it for $49. So I think I had mentioned that. I just clicked on me right now that you can't get it for $49. You'll have to put it into your starter kit. But if you're paying $136 for the kit, why not grab the sign up and get the larger one, $269, $8 one for, I'm going to have to leave that sit for a bit because I'm going to have to put it somewhere else. I need more room. Yeah, so $135 for the one starter kit, and this actual kit is $136. But you get quite a bit in it. I'm quite impressed. I'm looking forward to using the. I have an idea for the squares. Okay, so am I going to do it this way or am I going to do it this way? I'm just going to this one's going to go down flat. Be the one underneath. And then that right there like that. Or we can do this, no, we already have one done that way. Let's do it this way. Okay, so these guys are going to have dimensionals. Let's just move these guys up. Okay, so let's add some dimensionals to the back side of this guy. Well, not a very nice day here in downtown Winnipeg, let me tell you. It's warm, but it's raining and it's ugly outside. Not my favorite type of weather. And that's probably why we don't live on the West Coast anymore, is because of the weather. The rain, the gloom. Yeah, maybe I'll put it up a little bit higher. Yeah, just not good on me. Let's put it that way. But I'll just stay down here and craft, and I'll be happy then. And we will put this. We're just going to be careful not to end up bring. There we go. Put that right about there. I think I'm going to glue this down. There we go. And we'll bring in the butterfly. Going to add him right there like that. Okay, oh, ooh, I just thought of something. Just bear with me here. I'm just going to root through the calendar here and see. So I know there was some other. Not that one. Just looking for. These guys. Now these are some more outlet. These are like for shaker cards. They have some, looks like they have flowers and like daisies. They're totally 70s, right? There we go. And they have some pink. Oh, look at that. We're going to add some. There's a pink one. Sequins, I guess, are called. Those are quite thick, quite thick. And what else we have here? I have a daisy. Let's put a daisy on there. Oh, there's something already on there. Let's put a daisy. Just seeing which side is better. Oh, these are so pretty. And let's grab. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is an actual bow. Oh my, where am I going to put this? No, I'll use that tomorrow. And we have another clear. What's this one? You guys have to check this out. Look at this. That's just... Hope you guys can see that. Check that out. And that's an actual bow. Isn't that the cutest? Oh my goodness. And I think I will... this one's a heart. Let's put the heart on. Let's just add this gorgeous little heart. And it's clear, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it that well, but we'll just put it right here. Oops, that didn't stick very well. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. So we have a couple sequences. So we have a daisy, that's a clear heart, and then we have a pink. We have the 2 gold up there. We have some sprinkles in there, and then our butterfly. And then this will be adhered right onto our card base, just like that. I'm going to glue this straight down. Be careful because a lot of stuff's still drying. That bow is so darn cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, I can't. Ooh, I could use it and put it right into the center of the butterfly, just like that. I think I will. I think I will. It is just so darn cute. I'm sure there's lots more in the package. How fun is that? Okay, so this is a card that we did at our team get together. And this is the card that we just finished. So are you team pink or are you team blue? I like them both, but love the color combinations on them. So I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Hope the sun's shining. Because it's not here, and I think we're going into winter. So winter blahs, or this fall blahs. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to get your hands on the kit, also let me know, and we'll go from there. Okay, well, thanks for joining me again. See you guys later. Bye.